Evan Marinofsky here for Bruins Rinkside outside Warrior Ice Arena to continue our summer series called Expectations, presented by our good friends over at Athletic Greens. Go to athleticgreens.com/Bruins today to get a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and to also get those 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Today's player, Derek Forbort. Again, last year, the expectation for him was be a top pairing left shot defenseman. That's not really what happened. But that doesn't mean he was a disappointment. He was not a disappointment. He was a sturdy left shot presence on that third pairing, which is what they wanted. He was in a shutdown role. He played a lot of penalty kill. The classic thing was Derek Forbort blocking all those shots at the end of the year. At the beginning of the year, it was all his goals he scored. Derek Forbort, 4 goals and 10 assists and 14 points in 76 games last year. You got what you got. So expectations for this year. Well, I'll start with this. Throughout the offseason, I don't think we've mentioned Derek Forbort once, which is actually a really good thing. You don't really want to be mentioning Derek Forbort because he's just a shutdown defenseman, and he's really the only big shutdown guy they have on that left side right now, and I would expect that to continue. We've talked a lot about the left side on defense for this upcoming season with Zaboral, Ashan, Lindholm, Mike Riley, Matt Grzelcyk. But the reality is Forbort's spot is pretty much staked. He's got that third pairing left shot D because they don't have another guy like him. So I would expect more of the same out of him. I'd expect sort of him to be that guy on the third pairing. I would expect him to be killing penalties. In the early going with McAvoy out, with Grzelcyk out for potentially a little bit as well, he's going to get more and more minutes. Obviously, he's not going to be on the power play. Not going to be on the power play, but I would expect him to take up a lot of those penalty killing minutes. And again, he's a guy, he's better when you don't notice him. He's better when you do not notice him. So he's going to be an important guy. I'm interested to see, a lot's going to hinge on whether or not they go with a zone defense or a man-to-man defense. We were talking to John Gruden when he met with the media for the first time after being hired as assistant coach. He's going to be running the defense. And he said, they'd had some discussions. There are going to be some tweaks, but they hadn't really come to anything official yet. The Bruins have been running a zone. They ran a zone under Bruce Cassidy. It worked well for Derek Forbort. He's not the fastest guy in the world. So I think a zone would probably be better for Derek Forbort. So those are my expectations for Derek Forbort for this upcoming season. And make sure to follow along with us as we do more and more expectations throughout the offseason and subscribe to us on Bruins Rinkside.